We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Darts coming out throwing. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them from the 31. From the gun, it's Hall. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
From the gun, here's Darts. This is Cox. That's Slayton. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. First play, Murray's letting it rip. He's got Jalen Lane. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Washington first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This is Jacory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Murray on third down. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Newman. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum.
And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen Houston would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Gano ready to send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Slot man in motion left. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got it over the middle. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs too. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd down give to Kronsky Merritt. It's a race down the right side. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game. Matt Gay on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. The pass ball's incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. On 1st down, here's Dart. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 28-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
Ready, ready. Trap 60. Let's go now.
Darts out of the shotgun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Panthers, here we go. 70 Lions, Warriors 70.
Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here starts. This is a heater going deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They're going play action. It's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24 yards. And a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 33.
From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, Mustang 19. Panther 60. Panther.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants.
19 Lions.
Throwing from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Looks like a design keeper from Murray. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Corey Black has got it. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage. Just because you're worried about taking a safety, you still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Darts back to throw. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Commanders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Giving this to Kronsky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
It's cut by Harrison. 30. To 10. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Gay to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 18 cards.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now Dart. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they pick him up again. Kane Medrano makes the play. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6.
I got to imagine this defense right now has got some kind of tell on this quarterback. He's either giving it away with his eyes or his feet. Interception on the previous drive, and this defense once again jumping all over him.
Extra point converted by Gay. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 28, Giants 14.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts from the goal line. Things going well so far. He's off to the races. The 30. It's a foot race. Touchdown. They return the kick all the way to the house. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Murray looking to throw. It is caught left side. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
It's second and
All right up
inches.
against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches. Here's a design run. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
From
line.
the gun, here's Dart. He fires one deep down the right sideline. This is caught inside the 15. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's Dart now. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Gano for the PAT.
The extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants tie us up, 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this is lofted deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Gay with the point after. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commanders 35, Giants 28.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Just content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10.
Hey! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here goes Dart to the air. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 27 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Dart setting in to throw here. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. He'll come up on first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard
Darts
line.
out of the shotgun. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Will take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. We put a receiver in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Deontay Banks.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one is probably the most costly.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Darts. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Darts. He has the first over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Darts looking to throw. A throw left side finds Johnson. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
This is Cox. That's Slayton. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup of 26. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Sends this to the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Giants grab the lead on their first series of the half. Gano for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. First and 10, Murray. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that first down. They get 22 out of that play, and that's good for a Washington first down.
6-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. To the right side, hauled in by Harrison. Gets it to the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
This plays a design run. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. Percy Butler on the coverage.
Third and long for him here. It's on the turf, falls out, he lost it. Oh, and they pick it up, time to push for that marker. And he's able to advance it just a little bit after recovering that fumble, partner, so a costly mistake is averted.
A gain of 11 yards. It's fourth down.
The Giants are set to punt. It's going to be Jamie Gillen doing the honors. And he'll at least get this to register as inside the 20 on the stat sheet as this is down at the 19-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And that'll bring up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Murray.
First down, Washington.
Complete out to the right side. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And Washington first down.
We're still tied through 3 here. Neither defense has given an inch in this one. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Laying the motion man. Murray here on first down. That one's complete, right side. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Throwing again, Murray. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They send a tight end in motion. Murray on 3rd down. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Here's Murray, 1st and 10. They shot his shot block, but they couldn't connect. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And now they face 2nd down. Another throw coming from Murray. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Put a receiver in motion right. Murray to throw here on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. So the task gets tougher. They're setting up for fourth down. They snap it to Murray. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a fourth quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Giants 42.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart out of the shotgun. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
3-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Hall running between the tackles. He's still going at the 30. Racing down the left side. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now trail by just a point in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. And they're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Mustang 19, some come 19.
From the gun, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it! And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready up! Dragon 60, ready! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Buffalo 18. Ready.
He'll throw it. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
This could decide things. It's intercepted. Kane Medrano makes the play. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points, but boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
Tyler Newman on the stop. Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
Hey, hold on.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Commanders feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Offense to the line, 2nd down. Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Exit 3rd and 5.
They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Delay of game backs him up, Brock, and on 3rd down, it's once again 10 to go. He'll look to throw it. And it's going to be dropped off at Krosky Merritt. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
They go inside give to Krosky Merritt. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. The Giants using their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
2-2, hot!
Motion the slot man right. They're going to run again here with Krosky Merritt. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was fighting, but they send him backwards on 3rd and goal. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Matt Gay now in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Now darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Giants
Setting up to pass. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
Be a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders. That should just about lock up the win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Kyler with a chance to run it here. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders.